Welcome everyone to another episode of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 Inverse Mode. I was about to say General Manager Mode for a second, but no. Anyway, here we go. We're on SmackDown. This is episode 21, and this is week 5 of SmackDown. As well, we shall see what happens. We're coming off of Superstars, so yeah, Kane will win that matchup against Ray. Alicia Fox wins that triple threat. Cody Kingston and MVP defeat Kostov and Santino in tag team action. So there we go. Of course, Drew McIntyre, Intercontinental Champion, defeated CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler at Superstars last night. Punk, of course, has now he was double champion, had both titles, and now he's lost it to McIntyre. Although Punk is still the #1 contender, so he could challenge for the title at the upcoming pay-per-view Extreme Rules, of course. So we shall see what happens there, and as we shall, once we get to Extreme Rules by that time. Most likely, the World Title matchup will be between Undertaker and CM Punk. So there you go. Here on SmackDown, a little bit of a cooldown. None retaining to any champions. If anything, here tonight on SmackDown, we shall see what happens as Big Show goes 1-on-1 with the All-American Jack Swagger. Of course, these two haven't been showcased in the radar, at least all the much. I mean, well, they had like a triple threat, something like that. So basically, they've had a couple matches against each other, I believe. So this is just a matchup to build up the person. So whoever wins this matchup definitely gets closer in contention for the World Title, and if not, then they definitely get closer for the Intercontinental title. And who knows, one of these two men could definitely be future contenders for the World Heavyweight or Intercontinental Champion before we get to WrestleMania, or by the time WrestleMania comes around. So there we go. As we're checking out this stuff and blah blah blah, just to make sure and whatnot. How about that? Have that. Why was I checking this back then? What was I doing? To be fair, I of course said this on Raw, so it's like occasionally I'm gonna forget what I was actually doing because I recorded this a long time ago. So yeah. Well, we're supposed to have Big Show and Swagger. I do remember that. So just gonna wait for this. Anytime. Okay, there we go. Finally, that took forever. So yeah, here tonight on SmackDown, the Big Show takes on Jack Swagger. Main event of SmackDown. Way too cliche, but there, Big Show immediately coming up to get to a punch to a gut. Swagger's gonna answer back though. Swagger took that one like a champ. Big Show now working on the arm early here in this matchup. Of course, Big Show definitely the power advantage. Swagger though, the technical paralysis. He definitely wins in that department. Could keep Big Show grounded with that Patriot Lock. Just going to work on the leg throughout the matchup. Most likely is Swagger. And now into the corner goes Jack Swagger. Big Show with the upper hand here. Big Show. Gigantic strike right in between the eyes of Jack Swagger. And now Swagger catches the kick, but Big Show's just going to push him away. And Swagger knee right across the head of the Big Show. Swagger now has him. Lifts up the big man. German suplex. Big Show is dazed. The strength of Jack Swagger is amazing. Swagger's lifted up the big man. I mean, he's done it before, but he's doing it again. So there we go. Big Show now not going to take that one. Lying down. And Big Show, he's pissed. Now has Jack Swagger. Has him up. Long way down for Swagger. Suplex by the big man. And now just going to simply step across the chest right there. Swagger now looking to fight out of it. Chop to the chest. Big Show is not going to be taken down. They'll collar and elbow type. Who's going to win this exchange here? Big Show obviously is going to win that one. Swagger's going to push him off though. So far, a pretty slow start to a matchup. None of these two men are pulling off too much great maneuvers. So far, the biggest move we've definitely gotten throughout this matchup so far has been that Swagger German suplex, delivering it right to Big Show. So now Big Show, the big boot. Of course, last night on Superstars, an amazing triple threat between former Intercontinental Champion CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler, and the new Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre. McIntyre did pin Ziggler though. McIntyre did not pin Punk. So, Punk definitely going to take offense to that, of how he deserves a rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. Although, well, to be fair, he has the more important title, the World Heavyweight title. Another German suplex by Swagger to the big man, and now it's this. Nice roll through there. Trying to keep the abdomen just concealed on Big Show. Big Show, though, Not lying down for Swagger at all. Jack Swagger, though, is going to take him down himself with brute force. Well, direct handle, but Big Show's back up. Swagger now just trying to keep the Giant down. Big Show, however, is not going to stay down. And now what's this? Oh, never mind. Big Show just got overpowered by Swagger, and he's not going to take that lightly. Big Show is pissed off now, and now multiple strikes here. And Swagger blocks that one, though. Big Show ducks underneath. Has him. Swagger with the go behind. Swagger is having a pretty good performance against the Big Show, surprisingly. And now what's this? Off the ropes goes Jack Swagger. Big Show now. Oh, never mind. Duck underneath. German suplex. A third one. Swagger is schooling the Big Show here. And Big Show is pissed off and to the outside. Goes the All-American Big Show tunneling very close to a referee. Good thing he's wearing black pants. And now into the corner goes Swagger. Big Show stalking his prey now. He looks like, well, he feels like he has Swagger cornered. Well, Swagger is technically cornered, and now Showstopper. I believe that's what he called it, right? Or whatever it was called. But I'm not, I hate that move either way. Now Big Show spear to Swagger out of nowhere. Picks him up in a chokehold position once again. Big Show's not playing any games. Knockout punch. Down goes the All-American. Swagger's back up. Jack Swagger is hurt, but he's back up. Swagger's not going to let up here. He knows that this matchup is important for gaining momentum for the World Heavyweight title and for facing off against either CM Punk or The Undertaker come Extreme Rules in the future. And now, Swagger, he's just had fighting spirit throughout this whole matchup. Swagger's not been properly down, but he has taken more damage. Big Show has actually been taking more moves by Swagger, but Swagger's actually been taking more damage in total from Big Show. Big Show is not hurting. Big Show has absorbed all the damage so far, although I could be mistaken though, because now Big Show gets driven right into his back. Feels the effects of that one. But Big Show so far not seeming fatigued, while Swagger, he seems holding on to his abdomen. And now Big Show, he's teetering. Swagger, multiple strikes here. Big Show's not gonna fall off though, and Big Show just gonna take Swagger down. Swagger is dazed. Big Show's just staring at him, and Swagger trying to bring the fight to Big Show. Swagger is having one hell of a performance here. Lifted up the big man 3 times here in this matchup. Although in that triple threat a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, which I believe it was between Undertaker, Big Show, and Swagger, Swagger did lift up Big Show multiple more times with those German suplexes. The strength of Swagger definitely should not be overlooked. And now double axe handle takes down the big man, and that is also an amazing example of the strength of Swagger. Misses that one though. Big Show's scouted that one. And now on the ring apron here, Big Show charging up the clothesline. Down goes Swagger. What force Big Show did that with. Swagger falling right down to the concrete floor. And now this matchup gets more dangerous as we now are on the outside of the ring. Steel steps, barricades all over the place, but now Swagger going to bring Big Show back inside the ring. Swagger going to look to take a break. And Big Show goes back to the outside, resets the count. Swagger perhaps baited him, or never mind, through the steel steps. There we go. Into the steel steps goes Jack Swagger. Big Show, just whatever Swagger was going for, had the one scouted, but Big Show now gets taken down a little close one for his trouble. Swagger still hurting. Big Show looks pretty good so far. Nothing too great has happened to him, and the Big Show getting back to the ring. Swagger back inside the ring as well. Swagger's been doing a good job so far, and not trying to keep down the Giant. He's been doing well, but Big Show has just absorbed it multiple times and now has him up. The strength again of Jack Swagger is unreal. And Big Show once again saying, is that the best you got? And now into the corner, strong Irish whip. Jesus Christ, Swagger's chest. Big Show now just going to stare at him. And now, looking to pick him up there, but Swagger just going to push him away. Collar and elbow tie up. Big Show wins this exchange once again like he did earlier. And now has the head and a headbutt. Just forces the connection right there. But Swagger fighting back. Misses the punch. Swagger, German suplex to Big Show once again. And Big Show is down. The Giant is down. Swagger now working on the abdomen. Working on the back. With that, well, very amateur wrestling type roll right there. It's actually a pretty good maneuver. And Big Show, that punch to the gut once again. First move he did in the matchup, and he does it again. But Swagger working on the arm now. What's this? Once again, working on the arm. Has an armbar type submission right there. Rollies a hold. And Jack Swagger is looking to take down Giant, working down on the arm again. Not sure how wise that is, of course. Well, to be fair, very wise. It depends what arm it is. You know, well, as long as you work on an arm, to be fair, you know, have the Big Show a little weakened. But the best bet would definitely be the legs, so the big guy could barely walk. But now, Big Show, not going to be able to connect the kick. Belly to belly. Right there. By Swagger. Big Show fighting back, though. Back and forth contest so far. And just going to drape the gigantic leg over the chest of Swagger. Big Show is going to pick him up. The Giant is mad. He feels like this matchup should end a long time ago. Off the ropes goes Swagger. Oh, never mind. Big Show missing grapple. Swagger just too fast for him. And now Big Show embarrassed off of that. And now going to send him to the ropes again. Here we go, a retry. Let's try the spot again, Big Show says. He misses both times. What an idiot. So Swagger, after they botched their spot multiple times, Big Show going to have to try to regain it. Misses that one. Oh my god. And right now, Big Show has up Swagger. Never mind. Swagger looked like he countered the choke slam right there. Swagger, he's still hurting though. Has him. German suplex again. Big Show. The choke slam couldn't connect. Swagger just counters it. Very nice counter indeed. And Big Show, he's mad about this. He really is. And oh Jesus. Headbutt right to the back of the head, maybe the back of the neck. And now here we go. Let's try this spot again. Off the ropes. Oh my god, Big Show. You really want to do the spot. And Big Show, I did say he wasn't hurting all that much earlier on in the matchup. Well, now he finally is holding on to his abdomen for a short period of time there. And now Swagger off the humongous double axe handle and dragging Big Show away from the ropes. Can this be it? And it is. It actually is. Wow. That's surprising. Just a humongous double axe handle by Swagger. I guess Big Show was exhausted. Well, the bigger guy does seem to get exhausted, you know, more quicker. But now it's just Swagger going to the outside. He's not done yet. The abdomen of Big Show is now hurt, as we saw in the ending of the match. Steel chair shot, and another one by Swagger, sending a final statement to the Giant. And ladies and gentlemen, Jack Swagger tried to cut down the Giant in this matchup. And well, at the end of the day, Jack Swagger has officially cut the Giant down to size. Big Show has lost this matchup here tonight to the All-American Jack Swagger. Here's the match card for Raw. We may or may not change a couple of things and whatever. So yeah, Brie Bell and Gail Kim, no contenders for the Divas title. That should be interesting. Shawn Michaels, Batista in the main event. This time one-on-one. I remember in the, second episode of Raw we did for Universe Mode, we had a long-ass #1 contenders ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Batista. That took forever. So yeah, this time is 1-1, so that would definitely be quicker. Undertaker, of course, no contender. Swagger, actually second in contention. McIntyre, who's the Intercontinental Champion, is third. Big Show's fourth. Then Kofi is fifth. No contender for the Intercontinental. Punk, then MVP. Then Kofi. Ziggler went all the way down after that triple threat loss right there. Unified Tag Titles, DX, #1 contenders for Jericho and Miz's Tag Team titles. Then that Morrison Truth and the Hart Dynasty shortly after. And Beth Phoenix, #1 contender for the women's title. Then shortly after her is Mickie James. WWE Championship now, Edge, #1 contender. So that's definitely a matchup we could have at Extreme Rules. Unless we have a #1 contenders matchup like slightly before that with our United States Championship. Sheamus Miz is #1 contender currently. Tyson Kidd, he wins #1 contenders match. He goes in front of Miz if he does win that one. So there we go. That would do it here tonight for SmackDown. Catch you on the next episode, which should be Raw. Catch you on that episode of Universe Mode, and goodbye.